First and foremost, man, excited. Another win, right? You got to enjoy the wins. And like I said at the beginning of the season, this is going to be a team that's got to fail fast and learn quick. Major respect for Alcorn and their head coach. We went into the game talking about how this tempo was going to be way different than the Memphis game, where it was a lot of quicker shots. I thought they did a great job of using all their timeouts to take the air out of the building. Our fans were dying to get out of their seats and get one of those 6-0, 8-0 runs, but credit to them. And then also credit to them for running sets for 20 to 30 seconds. They did a great job to challenge our discipline, which we need this film so we can go back and we can watch. But again, at the end of the day, a win is a win. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow's film session so we can learn and grow.
Starting with Robbie in the front.
One of the things you kind of harped on about this team is the passing, maybe not as crisp right now, and 20 turnovers today. Your offense was able to overcome it and was pretty comfortable lead most of the way. But what did you see as far as turnovers and how your offense flowed today?
Yeah, we love home runs. We love home runs. So in a game like Memphis, where it's press, it's quick tempo, we can get out and we can go. They did a great job loading the box. And within our offense, we got to have some patience. Right, we're going to get those home runs if we can get some ball reversals, if we can get some movement and we can get some through cuts, but most importantly, our bigs dominating on ball side. So I thought a lot of that didn't occur today, but credit to them for having a good game plan just to make it ugly, and I call it muck it up. They mucked it up on that end, so that led to a lot of our turnovers on our end.
Destiny McFall has scored double-digit points in her first 2 games as a Bulldog. Talk about her journey coming to Mississippi State, and what have you seen from her through her first 2 games?
Well, there's a reason she was the #1 junior college player in the country, right? The young lady is special. I'm just glad to see all the hard work since she's gotten here paying off. We actually had shoot around today where we were moving it and she was not shooting it and driving. I said, no, you can flat out score the ball, especially when we get a paint touch. I need you to have the ability to knock down that shot, and I thought she had great poise today. I think she only had one player I remember when we called her number that she danced with the ball a little too much and we turned it over. But what I love about that kid is she took accountability right back and she was like, I got you. So that young lady's got a special future here and I'm glad we're coaching her.
Robbie here in the front.
We talked about Jerk the other night and just how she handled the adversity that she had in that ball game. How'd you feel like she played tonight? She had kind of a slow start in this game too, but came out and was, Jerk again, it seemed like.
Yeah, no, to your point, with the slow start, I was like, okay, is she gonna, overcome this? And she did, right? So that's the credit to her. I think that's a 5th year that's willing to say, you know what? If I'm not making outside shots, how can I make an impact for my team? And for me, it was on the defensive end. I thought she had some huge steals there, some great dives on the floor. And like I try to tell my young women all the time, when you play the game the right way, it's funny how the game rewards you. And I thought that's what happened because of her relentless effort on the defensive end, which allowed offense to come on for her tonight.
Start with Robbie. We'll go with Dylan.
Seemed like, I could be wrong, but it seemed like you stuck with that starting group a little longer tonight, trying to get the chemistry tightened up a little bit with them.
Yeah, like I said, with this part of the season, I need to see under the lights. I need to see what I got. Okay, we had adversity. We didn't start off hot. They hit some great threes. I tried to press because I knew they were going to do this. I knew that they were going to run their offense for 20 to 30 seconds. So I wanted to get it going just so we can get the building going. But guess what? It didn't happen. So it was perfect. I literally wanted to keep them out there and say, okay, you've been punched in the mouth. How will you respond? So that's definitely the reason why I didn't go up with the subs right away.
Dylan here in the front.
And before the year, you talked about Medina, you telling people to remember the name Medina.
Yeah.
I know she rotated a little bit tonight, but showed a lot on defense and kind of, going out to the perimeter and showing, she can start a fast break as well.
Yeah.
What are you liking that you've seen from her as she kind of grows into this team?
Just her relentless effort. I got to give her a lot of credit. I thought she had a lot of great deflections, right? Early, especially in that first half where they're trying to enter it. She just gets her hand on the ball. Her hand on the ball leads into a flexion, which I think Jerk benefited, and then it got Jerk going. But she's just unselfish. She's the ultimate teammate, but she's the ultimate person. So in a night that even though she didn't really score the ball, let's see, what she have? 1 point. Again, for her first week, it's been a heck of a week, and there's no doubt she's going to have a heck of a season.
Kenny?
there were several instances where the defense created the offense.
Right.
How fun is that to see when things are coming together that way?
Yeah, especially on a night we just didn't shoot the ball and they made it ugly, right? So, 29 points off turnovers was huge. It's what we needed for this game to get some separation, and that's what I'm trying to help our team understand. If we're not making outside shots and things are ugly, defense always travels, and tonight was a prime example of that today.
Any more questions for Coach? All right, then Coach.